Hello everybody, my name is Dana, also known as dsbookie, and today I have another video. So this video is going to be a August wrap-up and September, like what's to come. This August was a pretty exciting month for me. I did a lot of things, including going to see two plays, The Newsies and Twelfth Night. I revamped this channel as well as my blog, dsbookie.blogspot.com. Check it out. I also started my Halloween tradition, which is basically just watching Halloween movies and buying Halloween decorations as early in the year as possible. So that was this month. I watched about 4 or 5 Halloween movies yesterday, which was amazing. I loved it, every minute of it. Tell me what your favorite Halloween movies are down below. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started on what I read this month. So, this was actually a pretty okay month for what I've read. The last few months I've been in kind of a weird slump, but I rediscovered my love for audiobooks. So I'm able to like multitask and just keep my hands moving while I'm reading or listening to the book. So, the first book that I read this month was The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. So, side note, all of my reviews for these books are going to be on my Goodreads account, which you can find me at dsbookie. I'll have a link down below if you want to check those out. But yeah, I kind of wish I would have started my Neil Gaiman experience with this book rather than Coraline. I liked it so much better, and I'm looking forward to picking up a few of his other books. The second book that I read this month was The Handmaid's Tale. I wanted to get in on all the hype. I've heard so many great things about this. If you have not picked this up, it is for more mature readers, just because it has a lot of very heavy topics and a lot of like graphic imagery, I guess. So definitely not for like youngins at all. The third book that I read was this one, the Percy Jackson and the Olympians series, book 4, The Battle of the Labyrinth. I've been wanting to finish this series for a while. This month I actually did. Good book, really good series if you haven't picked this up. This can be read for youngins or adults if you want to. Book 4 I read was Ready Player One. Now this was my book club's book of the month. This is actually the first book club that I've ever been in, and it was my first meeting. I had to like video call in because all my friends live like 4 hours away from me. Yay for sad life. But yeah, Ready Player One, really cool. It's being turned into a movie by Steven Spielberg. It's coming out early next year. So many 80s pop culture references. A lot of them I understood. A lot of them I didn't. Just because I didn't grow up in the 80s. And I'm not a video gamer. And this has a lot of video game references. This audiobook, by the way, is narrated by Will Wheaton. Ready Player One. Great book. Highly recommend it. Number 5 that I read was Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Last Olympian. This was the final book in the series. Really, really enjoyed the series. I'm going to pick up the next one, which is The Heroes of Olympus, because I want to. And I found it online for $18 at bookoutlet.com. Not sponsored at all, just really appreciate their business. And the final book that I read this month was another audiobook that I listened to, but I have the physical book here, which was The Girl on the Train. Yeah, kind of disappointing, not gonna lie. It was really slow, kind of saw the ending coming. There's just too much going on, and I hated the narrators. I might be reading another book this month, today, but as it stands, these are the 6 that I read this month. So, yeah, these 6. They're beautiful, and you should read them. Next, I'm going to talk about books that I definitely want to read next month. There's a couple that I don't actually own yet, because they're pre-orders. So the first one I might actually be finishing today, which is Justice League: The Tower of Babel, which is a graphic novel. They're all like slowly dying off and not really sure why. DC Comics are great. They're amazing. So the second book that I am going to read is another graphic novel. It's Batman: A Death in the Family. I believe this is about Robin's death, if the cover art is to be believed. The next book that I am definitely going to be reading in this month just came out on Tuesday. It is Wonder Woman: Warbringer by Leigh Bardugo. Yes, I got a signed copy. It is beautiful. Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom! Signature. But yeah, this book is going to be amazing. It's Leigh Bardugo, so she can basically write nothing that's bad. This follows her as a teenager, so she has to, like, this is her proving herself as a total badass warrior chick, so yay, I'm really excited to read this one. I'm going to be starting this one either today or tomorrow. The next book that I'm going to read is Nemesis by Brendan Reichs. This is like a weird thriller book where this person like keeps coming back after she's killed every other birthday. Next, I have 2 other books on here that I definitely want to read, and then there's a couple more that if they come in on time, then I'll read them as well. But Caraval, I've been meaning to read this for the past like 4 months since I got it actually. So really pretty. Like, this cover is gorgeous. It's about, like, this circus thing that comes around, I think. I'm not quite sure. But this one's signed, too, because it came in one of my owl crates. Book number 6 that I want to read is The Hearts We Sold, which is from, well, it's by Emily Lloyd Jones, but it's from the owl crate from last month. They're doing a book club as well, where they're starting reading this on the 1st, and then they're going to be, like, talking about it. This one is also, I got a little signed book plate, which is really cool. Also, when I get them in, Tower of Dawn, which comes out next Tuesday by Sarah J. Maas. It is a kind of, it's book number 7 in the Throne of Glass series, happening at the same time as Empire of Storms, so they're like parallel books. So that's going to be really fun. And then The Language of Thorns, which comes out on the 26th of September. I'm going to be reading that one as well. It's going to be a super quick read. So, yeah, those are most of the books that I want to read. These are the 6 books that I want to read that I have right here that I'm definitely going to be reading this month. If you guys liked this video, if you could give it a thumbs up down below, and if you can hit subscribe, that would mean the world to me. If you want to find me on other social media, I am at dsbookie on Twitter and Instagram, and dsbookie.blogspot.com for my blog, and then I will post a link to my Goodreads down below. But that is just about it. If you want to check out one of my other videos, you can look over here. Check that out. And then if you want to check out my channel to see any of my other videos, go ahead and click on this circle thing of my face right over here. Cool. So yeah, that just about does it. I will see you guys next time, and have a great day. Bye!